Sup guys, Juggalo here. I'm going to be talking about a little bit about water cooling. I found this water cooling guide I think a couple of weeks ago, and this guy taught me how to water cool, which was really awesome and everything. And I found this guide which will further help me to better understand water cooling and how it works. I am not a expert on everything about water cooling, but I do know a lot. So if you want to call me an expert, call me an expert, but I would say that I know about water cooling for the most part in helping people. And I found this guide. This guide is awesome. We're talking like this guide goes into so much detail. Everybody should understand how it works and everything like that. And it is 11 pages. It is a downloadable PDF. So that's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the guide real quick on my computer. Just have to make sure my webcam recording software is not in the way. Alright, now let me go up here. Has component cleaning setup, and it goes all the way down how to clean it, loop order, res or T-line, leak testing, coolant, head, energy, velocity, and flow. All this stuff, like everything you would need to know about water cooling. It's a great guide. So I will highly recommend you guys checking out this guide right here by Ira K. And that's where I learned how to water cool from him when I had some questions. I mainly did water cooling research by myself for a while, and I had this one thing talking about water cooling, and then I printed out the guide, and I found overclock.net, and I did some research on there and everything. I didn't ask any questions about water cooling, but I was just looking for guides, and I remember seeing this guide on top of the other one I had, but then I lost it. I don't remember it, but I found it. But check this guide out. It'll definitely help you out, I think. Alright. Now we're going to move on to stuff you really don't need for a water cooling loop when it comes to this one. Okay, a guy on the computer forum is saying that he is trying to figure out, hey, will these two Uber 655 pumps in tandem run this loop setup? I proceeded to open a link to see if I can help out. As you guys know, water cooling is my forte. And I go in. He lists how many radiators he has or wanting to use. He wants to use 6 radiators, three 360 radiators, then 3 480 radiators. I'm like, okay. He doesn't have his case listed. He doesn't have it listed if he's cooling a CPU. What GPUs are they? He's cooling. How many? All that stuff. So I started asking him, you know, what are you cooling? What case you using? Blah blah blah. Finally got the answer. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be cooling my CPU, my 4 7970s, and a physics card. You can use a PhysX card with ATI as your main card. You just have to do a driver modification to it to enable it to work. So I go to him. I said, you do realize that more radiators do not mean better temperatures. What matters most is your ambient temps. You'll be fine with a 480 radiator and a 360 radiator, and if you still want want more cooling, I guess 2 480 radiators will be fine, and just get a good decent pump. But he says, no, I know it's overkill. I was like, it's way overkill. It's really not needed. And he's asking for help how to set up his water cooling loop in terms of design. I'm thinking to myself, well, for one, those 2 pumps won't be able to run everything in that loop, I think. So he would have to switch to maybe MCP 355 pump, maybe get another pump instead. But if he were to knock out, you know, 4 rads and just use a 480 rad, 360 rad or 480 and a 480, he'll be perfectly fine. Reason being is because, you know, today's technology, as far as the amount of tech has gone into CPUs and GPUs, they're a lot more power efficient. The 7970s, or let alone ATI, has been known to consume less watts than a NVIDIA based graphics card, but now that's changed. NVIDIA is now on the game, or say on the ball when it comes to that too, as far as performance per watt. And so all these graphics cards and CPUs now are consuming a lot less heat, or a lot less power, therefore producing less heat. So I try to emphasize that he didn't need it, and he still persists on it. Kind of frustrated about that, but I'm trying to give him good advice. I'm telling him what to do, but he's still saying, I want to use 6 radiators. So I'm like, okay, bud, have fun with that. Essentially, you want to divide that up to like 2 loops maybe, even if you can. Or have like a pump like every second rad or something like that, just to keep the water going around. But I guess that's it, guys. Hope you guys are having a good day. And as always, comment, subscribe, rate this video, click that like button, and make sure in the end you have a great day. Bye.